Hey y'all, hey, come on in. If you're joining in, make sure you press the like button, give the video the live a thumbs up, and also give me those diamond emojis. Say hello to everyone. Let me see. Hold on. Make sure you comment down below. Hello, all the incognito people. Hey, S. Marie, how you doing, honey? I hope you guys have an amazing night. I know that it is kind of late. No, I am a night owl, but this is Diva's Confessions After Dark. And I miss talking to you guys. I miss talking to y'all and show my face. And I do have some things that I do want to discuss with you. So I hope that you guys are safe at home or wherever you are, enjoying the cookout with your families or whatnot. But yeah. So I'm just waiting for a couple of more people to join in and chime in. Thank you so much. Make sure y'all give the video a thumbs up. Well, I'm sorry, the video. Make sure you come in. Hi, Miss Alyssa. How you doing? Make sure you give me those zombie emojis when you give the live a thumbs up. I got some things that I want to discuss with you guys, and I also would like for you to engage with me and let me know what are your thoughts on some ideas that I have in mind, and yeah, we'll just go from there. We just go from there. So I'm just waiting for a couple of more people to come on in. So Miss Alyssa, anytime that you come to Divas World, yes, I was going to say anytime you come to Divas World, I need to see the chat lit up with the diamond emojis. Yes, because we are all diamonds. All diamonds. So basically, I want to do like a Q&A. I want to start off with a Q&A. So if y'all have any questions that y'all would like to know about me, what I do, my business, or anything like that, anything pertaining to organization or whatnot, let me know. And I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm an open book. Y'all just let me know. But for starters, I am home alone. Everybody out with their friends and family and hanging out. Personally, I do not celebrate 4th of July. I celebrate Juneteenth. I don't want to go into details pertaining to that politically, but if you know, you know. But yeah, so I'm just at home and I do miss talking to you guys. I have 20 people that are watching. Be sure to give the live a thumbs up. Welcome to the live. I really appreciate you. And if you want, please feel free to chime in to engage with everyone. But I just want to hear from you guys, like what questions do you may have for me? And no questions is stupid at all. No right or wrong questions. Feel free to ask me anything, whether it's professionally or personally or whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. So to start off, I do want to show y'all this flat concepts that I have been working on some concepts as well. So y'all get y'all questions ready. If y'all want to ask me any questions, let me know. What is it that you would like to see from me? How, like, help me help you. What would you like to see more of? Now, I don't only, I have other people, other subscribers that are not basket makers, but I do have organization videos. Hold on. I have organization videos for homes as well as organization videos for basket designers and everything all about Lady Diva, everything that I pretty much do. So S. Marie say, what do you recommend for moisture reduction? That's a good question. Let me write these questions down. Hold on. And I always have my pen and paper with me. Moisture reductions in baskets, or are you talking about like in your home? And if there's a question, I am writing these questions down, but if there's a question that I don't have the answer to right offhand, rest assured that I will respond back to you and tell you. But are you referring to baskets? In storage spaces, any clients with moisture issues, How would you handle it, or what would you recommend? You know, personally, I never had an issue like with a client that had that type of issues, but I'm most definitely going to find that out. But that is a great question. I'm going to find that out for you. Hold on. Oh, that's a great question. Because I never, like, as long as I've been organizing for family and friends as well as clients, I never had that, they never had that issue. Like, but oh my God, that is so good for future reference. Hold on. In storage spaces. But if anyone, if you know the answer to her question, feel free to chime in because we all helping each other. Moisture issues in storage spaces. Okay, are there any more other questions? But I am going to find that out for you. Anybody is welcome to join in. And then I do want to show y'all a concept that I have been working on. I think I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to fill them up. But yeah, but no, I am going to find it out, like moisture issues in space. Huh? That's a good question. That is a great question. S. Marie say, I feel like I go extra lengths, but I was wondering if I'm overdoing it. What are the standards? What are the standards pertaining to what? Like extra lengths pertaining to organization? Is that what you're referring to? Say, I feel like I go to extra length, but I was wondering if I'm overdoing it. Hey, Lisa Bell, how are you, honey? Hey, sis. So we're just doing a Q&A for now. There's some other things that I want to discuss. I want to know, like, how, like, help me help you guys. So right now we pretty much doing like a Q&A section. If you have any questions pertaining to organization, baskets, everything that I do, it doesn't matter, but no questions are wrong. There's no right, you know, no silly questions or anything like that. And if there's a question that I don't have the answer to while I'm on live now, then I'm most definitely going to find that information out for you and answer it back. Extra length to keep items from stored properly, but was wondering how others handle it. Extra length to keep items stored properly. Okay, so I'm thinking, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm thinking what you're saying is extra length to keep items stored properly, but was wondering how others handle it. Keep items from stored properly. I'm trying to figure that out. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, I think you're trying to see like how long will you give yourself to organize an area in your home. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I want to make sure correctly. But I do have suggestions pertaining to that. I do have some suggestions. I do. So while we gonna, I want to make sure if that's what you're asking, because I do have some tips. Looking for a standard to keep items from getting. Okay, looking to keep items from getting moisture damage. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure it. I'm gonna have to find it out. I'm gonna have to do me a favor, S. Marie. I don't know if you're on Facebook, but if you're on Facebook, send me a private message, and then most definitely, I will get that answer to you, because I see that that's the main concern. Looking for standing from getting more. So the only thing that I can think of off the rip, it really depends on how you store. Like, are you storing it in a shed where it's outside, or are you storing them in like a storage unit? Me personally, my oldest daughter, she had actually, hey Pooh sis, I see you boo. Thank you for joining the live. Where's my dummy emojis, ma'am? But the only thing I think of is the fact that, like me personally, my oldest daughter, she moved out, so I actually using her room for storage spaces as well as to hold my baskets. But so what I do to store my items, back stock, I use the totes with the lid, and then it has the little clamps on the side. It's kind of similar to what Mama Shun has with the purple handles. So that's what I use, and I don't have any issues pertaining to storage. But again, it's in home where it's installated, so I'm not for sure that if you're referring to like you know, like if you where you may have your inventory in. So Lisa says she keep our personal product in totes. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I do the same as well too. So Esmarie, I'm doing too much with wanting to put moisture packages in totes inside of climate controls units. So that may be a good idea. Because I was thinking that too, because we do that with our baskets for the shrink wrap, right? So they may have something pertaining to moisture packages to put it on the inside of the tote to prevent that, from happening. And then like even with sometimes with stuffed animals. So y'all know, and I am gonna do a video pertaining to that too. Or I could just show y'all, but y'all gonna have to wait because it's in the other room and I don't want to walk away. But do have, like, y'all know, like the little comforter or what's that, the little zip up where the comforters come in, where you purchase at Walmart and stuff for your bedroom, for your bed set. So I have all my stuff, well not all of them, majority like my stuffed animals inside of that, because sometimes when you receive your stuffed animals, then it automatically come like in that little space saver suction bag or whatnot, and then once you open it, it just opens up, you know. So, and that actually helps with my stuffed animal. So I have but I would think, I I would think that, yeah, they may have some moisture package inside of totes. I think that would be best to do that than versus just put inside of the unit itself. Thank you, Lisa Bell. She said that's a great idea. I need to start keeping them. They work wonders. And then what else? These things here, look, I'm out. Y'all know I be innovating. I always be thinking outside the box. So y'all know I'm working on this concept. Sis already know this is a beach towel that we purchased from City Trend. So I actually took this out of the package and I use this to store my items inside. Like, you know, I don't know, any type of small items that it can be like smaller ribbon or something like that. But I haven't figured what I'm going to use it, because I am currently working on this concept. But yeah, but these bags, some stuff like this, it comes in handy. Those and back, yep. Boom, Pooh say, boom, girl, love the beach towel. Yes, that's tried. And then I'm going to show y'all, because she over there, but she's too tired, but I'm going to have to bring her over here. But yeah, I'm most definitely going to show y'all that. So y'all say, if y'all want to see it right now, as far as how I have the stuffed animals in the organizer, I mean not organizer, the little bag. Y'all want to see that? I'm going to have to walk away though. But let me know if y'all want to see that right quick. You funny. Okay, hold on. Stand by, stand by. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Anybody else joining? all on here. Okay. Oh, I need to not put my my phone on do not disturb. Hold on. Okay, so this is the bag, y'all. The bag with all my stuffed animals, and that's why I keep it at, right? So as y'all can see, I got this comforter from Diva's, but Walmart has them too. So like even when I get ready to do my teddy bears, and if I have to fluff it, yeah, it does. It holds a lot. Hey, Vonnie, welcome to the live, honey. We just doing a Q&A right now, and I'm showing them different, like my stuffed animal. Like this is the comforter set that you can actually use. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Yes, Marie, she say great storage ID. Yeah, so all I got to do, ooh, child, I'm tired. So all I got to do is like if it get like a little smush or whatever, just and then or just blow like your blow dryer. I know heat gun get too hot. I wouldn't recommend it, but you know, just put it like on a low setting or something and just blow it out. But yeah, it holds. And so every time that we get a comforter, then I save these bags and I put my stuffed animals in there. And I have one like for my fabrics too. So like cause y'all know I do a lot of craft stuff. So I have it now. So I'm gonna put this on my couch right quick. Oh Lord, it's a little heavy, but yeah, it holds a lot. Wait a minute, you say you ain't got that, child. Super saver bag. Thank you, Vonnie. Yes, it is. Let me see if I miss anybody else's content. Comments. Girl, Pooh say you better do your model. Girl. Great idea. I need to start keeping. Hold on. Super Savers bag. Pooh bag. I ain't got that, child. Hey, Shonda. Thank you so much for joining the live, honey. Oh, Lord. That was a little workout. Okay, so I am like still trying to get some stuff taken care of too. I am going to do a before and after. It's just a lot right now, y'all. Like it's not a lot as most other designers, basket designers. I don't have a lot of but the inventory that I do have, look, it's time consuming, but that's okay. But right now, like for those of you who are just joining in, right now we're just doing a Q&A section to where if you have any questions for me, just let me know and put it in a chat. If there's a question that I don't have the answer to right while I'm on this live and someone else may have the answer, then feel free to chime in because we're all learning. This is a learning transition, learning curve right now. But yeah, so I have that, and then I also have totes too because those are not my only stuffed animals that I do have. Pooh say your niece fussing her slushy got drunk up and nobody owning up, so she blaming others. I can't. Oh my God, tell them to go to bed. They already seen the fireworks and everything. Tell them to go to bed. Go take a bath. Go get in bed. So, like, just tell them, yeah, just go to bed. But what else I would say? Oh, but the remaining of the stuffed animals that I do have those in totes. I do have those. Hey, Nika, how you doing, honey? Welcome to the live. We're just doing a Q&A. If you have any questions pertaining to organization or baskets or whatever, y'all know what I do. Feel free to chime in if there is a question that that you asked and I don't have the answer to as of right now. Then maybe someone else can answer that. Then by all means. But if not, then definitely I will get back with you and I will answer your question. So just stay tuned for that. Pooh say ladybug eating well, supposed to be eating, child. I guess. Okay, so and y'all questions going. She was ready for her drink. Oh my goodness. So y'all keep y'all questions going, and throughout the live, go over a few things. Now, when it comes to, I do have some tips. When it comes to organization, you want to make sure that you have a positive mindset. 100%. Once you want to make sure you have a mindset and believe that you can do all things. And Also, I would say give yourself grace. Just give yourself grace. Like, you know, hey Kiana's, welcome to the live, honey. It's Kiki. She in the building. She talking about like how Kiki's Kiana's corner. Like, hey everybody, and everybody, if you didn't know, she did reach her 500 subscriber goal. So y'all make sure that y'all give her those celebration emojis. Congratulations, honey. What the hell I started? Wapu gonna ask the question. Say where the hell I started in my shed. For one, you take area at a time. I told you this privately, and I'm saying it again to help someone else. You want to take one step and one area at a time. And to start off small, like give yourself grace. Like, so you want to say, hey, I'm gonna give myself 30 minutes to an hour. Set your timer. Go ahead and you do that. Pooh say she made beyond 500, baby. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, and it's still growing. Continue to do what you do, but you know, we had this conversation, Kiki. We already had this conversation. So but yeah, just take one step at a time, and then you want to start with a blank canvas. For one, you most definitely want to start with a blank canvas. Thank you. You're next, honey. You next. So everything is in God's time, but you almost there, almost there. And so y'all feel free to share, you know, share to other family and friends and everything, and like, share, subscribe overall, because we want to keep this community growing. What I would say, oh, you want to start with a blank canvas. That means take everything out. You want to purge, 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 purge. That means toss, keep, and donate. And what I like to say in a basket community, I would say donate or sell. It means just put it in a basket or whatever the case may be. But nevertheless, you want to toss, keep, donate. Those are the three main things in organization. Pooh say, my Lisa next understand me. Let me make 50 more accounts. Oh my goodness. So what I missed. So Kiana, so we're basically starting off with a Q&A, but I want the questions to keep on keep on rolling. If you have any questions pertaining to what I do as far as organization, if you have any organization questions, or if anything is pertains, what would you like for me to provide you on a channel? Like, give me some, I'm open to any suggestions. What would you like to see from me? Like, help me help you. Wrap it up, toss, keep, donate. Yes, yes, that part, that part. So because really cool when it becomes for organization, it's really three things. It's toss, keep, donate, right? But we're basket makers too, so that's why I say donate / sell, or however. But either way it goes, you just want to hurry, get their inventory out your house. You don't want to sit on that, because things can go bad, things could get ruined, things can be inspired, all of that. Gonna get it this week. Yes, Kiana. She say Lisa's going to get it this week. Kiana say, tell my baby I say thank you. Pooh, I surely will do that. The love y'all. Lisa, we love her dearly. Yes, we do, Pooh. Sub to y'all. Oh yeah. She did. I forgot she did set up an account. What else I was saying? Okay, so yeah, so go into an area. When you go into an area, you want to have a visual, even if it's in the midst of your clutter. You want to have a visual on what it is that I like, that I want this room to look like. You know what I mean? So you want this particular room to be like your studio. Okay, so where are you going to have your desk as far as your workstation? Where are you going to have your inventory? Where are you going to have certain things? And you want to start off small. Let me read y'all question. So wrap it up. Gifts will wrap it up. Gifts. Marie say, I tossed out some ugly coffee mugs today and finally raggedy pies. I understand. Kiana say, yes, I recycled those as well. Yes, the comforter bags. That's why I couldn't think of it. But yes, the comforter bags, as well as like the bag, like bags like this that comes with the beach towel. These come in handy as well. And then especially like when you have like any type of beach towel that have a picture on it, then you want to make it to be fully an illusion, to put it like on a box, wrap it up or whatever, just so you can have the illusion. And most definitely I'm going to show y'all that concept as well. Pooh say, Marie, your trash could have been somebody else's treasure. Now that is true. That is true. But let me tell y'all about this. Oh, Marie say they had logos from companies and old jobs. But the thing is that yes, you could have thrown them away, but then you also could have donated to Goodwill. And if I'm not for sure how it is in y'all state, but here in Texas, that you get a tax write-off when you make donations too. So that's another way too. That's why I say donate as well. But yeah, when you go inside of visualize it. You want to visualize like what would you like your room to be, and everything that's pertaining to that room, you want to put it in that room. If it doesn't apply in that room, take that out, remove it, put it in another place. Like prime example, if I say, okay, well, if I want prime example, yeah, I said that my daughter moved out, so her bedroom is now my storage room, and that's where basket. So where since she took her TV, what's the point of me putting another TV in? I mean, I have to keep the bed in now in case she comes to visit or whatnot, or if we may have guests, but there's no TV in now. So the stand where her TV was on out of there, and that was extra space for me to put my totes and everything in. So that's what I mean. Like whatever room that you have, you want to visualize, and you want to make sure, okay, this is what I'm going to have in that room. And also, start with a clear canvas. Take everything out. When you take everything out, you want to also make sure that you put like items together. And just so it won't be time consuming, to do that, that means like just throw everything out of the room, and then you got to go back, you got to sort everything out. You don't have to do that. When you take everything out, give every item a pile. Okay, so if I'm going to take let's just say, like, if you clean out your closets, let's just go from personal perspective. Let's say if you cleaning out your closet, okay, so I can't wear this dress anymore. I haven't worn this dress in 6 months to a year. Wow, right? Because it's just taking up space. But clothes that I can wear, okay, so let me put out my dresses here in this pile. Let me put out my pants here in this pile. Let me put out my skirts in this pile. And then that's when you take everything out, then you setting up the category sections like that. I know you hear the nonsense, Marie. My car almost got hit twice. Found them. But yeah. And so what else? Start put like items other. Oh, and then also you want to make sure that you contain them. So going back to like as far as your inventory goes. So anything that's pertaining, I don't know if all of you seen my my inventory, how I organize my inventory part 1 video, but please be sure to go back to watch that, and I'm most definitely going to link that in the chat as well. Okay, so Marie say she couldn't go up the street, had to sit for a few minutes. So yeah. So what y'all hear those fireworks? See, I don't play with them. But anywho, yeah, they going off. Come to find out it was my kids. Hey Hope, how you doing? Did you make it to your destination, honey? Where my diamond emojis at, ma'am? And when you come into the live, you gotta make sure you get the diamond emojis. The diamond emoji. But yeah, so what we're doing, if you're just joining, then feel free to ask me any questions pertaining to organization, pertaining to baskets, whatever the case may be. Feel free to go ahead and ask me about the chat. But right now I'm just going over like different types of tips and everything. And I started off with saying that you want to make sure that you have a positive mindset, that you can do all things. When it comes to organization, you most definitely need to purge, and then also just have the you also want to get into the space. You want to get into your space, regardless if it's cluttered or not, to see like what would you like your room to look like. But like what I was saying is that as far as kitchen items. Okay, so if I'm going to put all my cups and my kitchen items, I'm going to set up a storage for that. If I have organization tools and everything, I'm going to set up my storage for that. So like if I have all my cosmetics or whatnot, whether it's makeup or facial cream shelf or something like that. But again, you got to figure out that what works best for you. This is just pretty much like the basics. It's the generic basics for everyone, but everybody has different types of organization style. Yeah, they are. They are. They really are. They really are. What else? And then I also said, oh, you want to make sure that you contain them. That can be with storage bins. That can be with shelvings. That can be with drawers. You must have its place. And then the last thing, the very last thing that you would do is most definitely label. You want to make sure that you label. When you label your items, or when you have the clear containers and you actually see items right then and there, then you want to make sure, I mean, it prevents you from searching for the items, right? And then too, you also want to create zones. Create zones for your inventory. Create zones for your workspace. Zones to house your baskets. Create zones for your machines. And your machines, that means your printer machines, your fax machines, your printers or anything like that. You want to make sure that everything has. And then as far as inventory, you want to create an area to store your inventory. So the area, it can be like on the side of the wall. It can be in a spare bedroom. It can be like in a shed, or maybe in an unused space, or maybe like a basement, or what case may be. Now, if you do have the expenses to purchase or rent a storage unit, then of course that can be, you can use that for that as well. But even if you have it, you don't want to just throw everything in there. You want to make sure that everything has its place. Like put your items inside of that, in that area, so fit it like a puzzle, but also make it to be easy access for you to go to. When you like, even when you set up like the back room stock, when you go to a retail store, you know how they have like everything displayed out there on the floor, but trust and believe that they have other items that's in the warehouse part. So one thing is being sold off on the floor, then they go back and then fill up that space. So in my retail management experience, my mentality, that's how I do set it up in my home. So that go to the first video that I've shown y'all, all of my smaller items, yes, it has its place out of those clear bins, drawers, but rest assured that I do have big totes that are also as my backup, and which my backstock, that's backstop in the professional organizing world. So that's when I have it inside of those totes in that spare room. So whenever that I put all these items that's in those little clear container drawers, once I put that in a bag, and then I see that I'm getting low in my inventory pertaining to inside of the drawers, then I can go ahead and restock it and put it back in there. So that way I don't have to keep lifting up these totes. So when I, now granted, I do big, wide, taller items, like I would say, what I want to say, like the big I have a fire pit type of box, or what, not pit type of box, but it's a fire pit cover, but it's big. So I put that inside of a drawer, but I can contain it and put it inside of a bin or whatnot. So that's what I'm saying. So you just pretty much like refill it and go from there. Let me see, what are y'all talking about? Okay, so Pooh say, let me go pop my damn fan and twerk to the fireworks, child, like I was earlier. No, ma'am. Thank you so much, Kiana. She say, good information. Pooh is shaking my head. My mama think I'm finna worry about some paint. I'm trying to get this shed organized. And then, yes, and so Bunny, that's Nove's creation. She say, yes, label. Ain't nothing like finding an unlabeled or tote on the bottom of a stack. Be mad as hell. You're absolutely right. Hey, baby. So you had fun? I'm just talking to my cousin. Oh, okay. So my husband just came in, y'all. So yes, Vonnie, you're absolutely right, because it can be frustrating, especially like if you don't have any clear totes. You know what I mean? If you have like the color totes, like prime example, in my previous job, they were getting rid of a lot of things, like color totes, like blue totes, and you know, like everything closed in. So what I did, I just pretty much but everything that, you know, had its place, but it wasn't labeled. So what I took it upon myself is most definitely I checked it and make sure it was clean, sanitized or whatnot. And then I used one of those peel and stick black labels that you use the white chalk on it like that. So yeah, and that's, and Hope say I love organized. Yes, honey, and I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for sharing your journey on how you're storing your inventory. Now, honey, you have way more inventory than I do. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go come out there and go shopping for real. For real, man. And then yeah, but I like the fact that how you break everything down. You utilizing the items that you already have, and you understand, you have the full understanding that when everything is placed, then you can just go right to it. So keep showing those videos. And then too, like, we helping everyone, you know what I mean, because there may be some things that y'all know how to do that I haven't an experience. Prime example, like Esmarie had a question. I haven't experienced that with my clients pertaining to how do you reduce moisture from your items or for any type of damage. But again, if y'all know the answer to that question, feel free to answer her. But I am going to want information out to her, and I'm gonna come back to this live because I'm gonna make sure that it's public to answer that for her as well. Or we gonna talk privately. But to help others, I will get back to you. Kiana's Corner, Kiki, she say create a system, inventory spreadsheet. Yes. So I'm also, oh, excuse me, y'all. Hold on. So I'm old school. I use pen and paper, but I do have an organizing checklist. And of course I am selling it. If you want a PDF copy, just message me, let me know, and I most definitely, but I am selling those for $10. If you want a print out copy, all you got to do is just pretty much pay for shipping. So the printed out copy, that will be laminated, and that way that you can get like a dry erase marker and just write on it or whatnot. But all I ask is just for you to pay for shipping. That's it. But if you want a PDF, then I will provide that for you for $10. And then who else? Pooh say, come help me, sis. Who you talk? Because you have a lot of sis. Are you talking about me? Because you know that you know we talk all the time, and you know I got you. Lisa say yes. She has a whole warehouse with a lot of things. But again, that's a reality. And then too, y'all have to understand that I've been a professional organizer. This is my 5th year being a professional organizer as my business on the business service side. This is my 2nd in baskets. So I'm still, I guess you could say I'm still fresh new. Yeah, because this is my 2nd year, because I started in 23, in April 23. So I'm going from not having any inventory to I have a lot of inventory. But what I do, I basically strategically shop for the things that I do. And that's another thing that I want to discuss as well. Pooh say I don't have that many, sis, don't do that. You know I got you, boo. I got you. Bunny Nova's creation, she say what I do for moisture is poke holes in the bag under the bowl to let it breathe. Good idea. So for gift baskets, I use the moisture. Let me see if I have one in here. Hold on. Yeah, can y'all believe that this did not sell for Father's Day? But that's okay. It get rolled over to the next time I go out. So this shrink wrap, right? And I use the silica. Y'all see this? I use for my gift basket. But I think what Esmarie was trying to say is that to prevent the moistures from, you know, that's inside of the totes or whatnot. And so we can't, but I think that there is a certain package that you use, but I'm trying to figure out, you know, what was the name of that. But what we were saying is that, yeah, trying to find a package for her items that's inside the contain item. Oh, that's inside the contain item. Okay, so next up is, and I didn't even realize that I talked about that. Okay, creating a workspace. So even when you have like your workspace, you want to make sure, Lord, send an answer, please, and thank you. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. I'm gonna research it, and I'm gonna send, and I'm also gonna comment back on this live, so we get the answer, or I may just do it short or whatnot, so I can do it broadly, just answer the question overall. But yeah, you want to make sure that you have a designated workspace. Period. Make sure that your workspace is organized as well. That means like all of your utensils. Like if you have one of these. I think this is like a makeup brush holder. So with the brush, this makeup brush holder, I don't use it for makeup brush. Y'all see what I use for my glue sticks. And it's right next to my thing, which I am going to do another video pertaining to that too. If I use a lot of things. Let me see what else I can show y'all. I know I obtain every single thing. Like I have like jars, I have a lot of stuff. This thing right here, this was the container that came out the brush set. Y'all know that I be doing my drawing, so I make sure all of my brushes are in here. This is actually like the of it, and so I just took the top off, and I use it as two containers, or I use Macy jars or whatnot. But that is a good idea, Bunny. Codes in the bottom of the bag. I mean, and when she mean at the bottom, at the very, very bottom, not like, the lining part of it. I'm not for sure who you are, Raleigh Thompson, but welcome to the live. And if you're not a subscriber, please feel free to consider subscribing to my channel. I do call all of my diamonds, regardless if you're male diamonds, because I believe that we are unbreakable and we shine in the midst of allness. I did say, let's see your drawing. So I have several drawings, but I also do mixed media as well. Bonnie say, yes, ma'am. I used a hook tool from Dollar Tree. I think it's for vinyl. It's called a craft picker. Hold on, y'all. I have one of those too. Oh, here it is. She talking about this. She used this. She used this. To get this from Dollar Tree. She get the Dollar Tree. All right, hope we know that you had a long trip, honey. Feel free to come back and watch the replay whenever you get a chance, honey, because I do have some valuable information. Also discuss some things. But yeah, but if you have any questions, if I'll let me know, like, how can I help you? What is it that you like for me to provide for you? What is it that you want to see on a channel? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? I'm an open book, gatekeep, or anything like that. Just let me know what it is that you like to see from me. What else that you like to see? Another thing, you want to make sure that you store your completed baskets away from your workstation. So this prevents damage. And when I mean damage, because I know that I have experienced this before, like as I'm working and I have my basket. Let's say, for instance, personally, I don't like to put my baskets on the bare floor. I just put them away like on another table, another room, or maybe on my couch, because I did turn around my Pooh say quiet down. She hear you. Right? So so what I do, I just pretty much then you made me miss train of thought what I was gonna say. Oh, so what I do, I just pretty much like move my out of my workstation area. But one time I did have like my baskets, like my couch, and it pretty much got damaged. It really did. Like something got hooked onto it, and it burst the bag or whatnot. But yeah, and so that was a lesson learned for me. So I was like, you know what? I have to make sure that everything has its place. I need to make sure that if I finish a completed basket, to put it on a table away from my workstation. And then what else? Oh, and it also prevents clutter too. It prevents clutter, especially if you're doing a lot of baskets overall. So prepping. So when you're prepping for your baskets, you want to prep for any type of theme items, containers, baskets, boxes. This allows the designing process to run smoothly. So as y'all seen that did this, right? Like the try. Let me show y'all how I store. Show y'all how I store this. Oh, I'm not gonna put that back in there. But that was a towel that fell. But y'all can see that. Can y'all see? This is the beach towel. And so what I mean about prepping is like anything pertaining to the items, you want to make sure that you have it together, and then you go on to the next, and then you go on to the next. Just prep your items, and then that way you can come back and then you can just bag it up or whatever. Or if you just want to say, hey, I'm just going to just prep for this day, then I can go ahead and get that taken care of. If I just want to prep, go ahead and just set it up all together at one time and move on to the next, you can do that too. Excuse me. You can do that too. Yeah, but huh? Can you what? It's gonna be loud. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Say nobody say that towel is fire. Then he gonna get louder. I got him. Pooh says she's gonna get louder. Yeah. Whooping. I wish I still had that damn towel. It's all good. I do. I do. When you say wait, like LLC, look that, hey, by all means, that's what we do, Alyssa. She say definitely going to LLC. So yeah, feel free to do so, honey. Feel free to do so. But yeah, you know, you just want to make sure that way yourself overwhelmed with anything, right? And then you want to shop your inventory. Shop your inventory. Before going out to purchase more items, you want to shop your inventory first to see what's in stock. That goes back to saying, you know, with the warehouse, you know, with the back stock storage that's in a room. Let me see what's in here first before, excuse me. Let me see what's in here first before I go spend my money, because this I actually will help you save money and prevent you from purchasing duplicates. And it also saves you time too. It does. And then when it comes to organizing, like I was stating earlier, you want to attack one space at a time. Pooh, this answer to your question, honey. Attack one space at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself or smile. Give yourself at least 30 minutes to an hour. 30 minutes to an hour a day to focus on one area, and then before you able to move on to the next one, right? 30 minutes to an hour to focus on one area before you move on to the next one. And then once that area is complete, then you can move on to the next one. Now, if you want to say, hey, let me do straight up organization in this one particular room, that's the same thing. Go ahead and do that. That way it prevents you from being overwhelmed. Okay, y'all see my husband in the background? He taking care of the dogs. But and then just keep in mind that when you keep that habit, because it takes 30 days to break and make a habit, right? So that way you don't have to, you know, get so overwhelmed and get so consumed and like, oh, I got a lot to do. Oh, I gotta go get this. Oh, I gotta go get the living room together. Oh, I gotta go get the third room together, and all the other stuff. Hi, crafted by Lady Diva, like by Lady Designs Olympia. Hi, Miss Olympia. Good night. Good evening. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Diva's Confessions and to Diva's World. You want to make sure that you drop those zombie emojis. Thank you so much for joining. If you have any questions pertaining to organization or anything pertaining to that, then feel free to ask me, and I most definitely will answer your question. But yeah, but I'm open to suggestions, y'all. Y'all let me know what it is you like to see from me. What it is that you like to see from me. You know, what would you like to see on a channel? I am going to be doing some more challenges. I do have a challenge, you guys, and y'all let me know who are willing to participate. And the challenge is called Organize 25. It's hashtag Organize 25. Basically, you gotta do a short, set up like do before and after videos. Do a before and after videos. Make sure you put hashtag Organize 25 and tag me into the. I'm most definitely going to help you get everything together. But here's the thing: give yourself time yourself. Time yourself when you do it. You know what I mean? So let's say, like, okay, I'm gonna give myself 30 minutes to get this one particular drawer organized, or I'm gonna give myself 30 minutes to an hour to get this bedroom organized. And it doesn't necessarily strictly for baskets or inventory or whatnot. It can be your closet, it can be your bedroom, however, whatever that you feel more comfortable. It can be the kitchen or whoever. But I am going to have that challenge. Now here's the thing: our moderators must participate in this challenge. All moderators is it is mandatory y'all to participate in this challenge. Okay, so who are the moderators? The moderators are Sadana, Pooh's Unique Creations, Miss Katrina, Faith Gift Baskets and More, that's Shonda, and Kiana's Corner, Kiki. So all moderators must, it's mandatory to participate in this challenge. Because here's the thing: even though that I don't go live that, as much as everyone else, because I'm unable to go live at that moment or whatever the case, and it's a lot of stuff that goes on as well. But I've been watching y'all, and y'all deserve y'all flowers, and I give all of y'all flowers. Like just zap. I know that there are other moderators that are moderators that subscribe. Excuse me. I know that there are other people moderators, but they are also a part of my subscriptions too. So this is the thing: I just named my moderators, and it's mandatory for you to participate in this challenge. But if you are a moderator on anybody else's challenge that's within the basket community, you participate in this challenge. But no pressure. No pressure. No pressure. Dodge the she say, "Ooh wee, I dodged that grenade." Pooh say, "I know damn well you ain't put Sadana first. Let me log up." Really, Pooh? I just went by with YouTube Studio. Show me in order. Get in your feelings, honey. You are okay. But yeah, but those y'all are my main moderators, and so it is mandatory for y'all to do it. And then they don't have to be embarrassed or anything like that. Like I say, it can be small, it can be a dresser drawer, it can be a shelf, it can be somewhere in your shed or whatnot. But I said all moderators. Really? Oh my God, she okay. She okay, y'all. But all my moderators, let me say this: all my moderators, it's mandatory for y'all to participate. What Kiana here? Did she go to bed? Did she go to bed? Let me know if you still, Kiana. Let me know if you still in here. And you number one must participate overall. Hey, Miss Maria, thank you so much for joining the live, honey. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But yeah, Kiana, yes, you most definitely got to participate in the challenge, honey. Especially since I was the first one that did where you at challenge. So you gotta participate on 25. So Miss Maria, for starters, I did do like a Q&A, and I think that's when anytime that I go live, I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. Or if I don't go live, then y'all have any questions, feel free. If y'all engage with me, let me know, how can I help you. Y'all can reach me on Facebook, Messenger. All of my information is pretty much in the description box. If you want to comment, because I check all of my comments and I respond to all of my. Want to comment on this live, on a video, or whatever the case may be? Yes, you can, LaShonda. I don't hear it. I do not want to hear it. But let me talk. Let me go back to talking to Miss Maria right quick. Then I most definitely answer all your questions. Anything that's pertaining to organization, anything that's pertaining to gift baskets. If you want to know on something that's going, you know, like just any questions and to ask me that you have, then I most definitely will answer that for you. Like, help me help you. What is it that you see on my channel? What can I bring to the table? Like, let me know. I am not a gatekeeper at all. At all. What would you like to see more of? Because sometimes I do have a list, a plan, a content, and everything that I'm willing to share, and I don't mind sharing, you know, what you guys most, you know, would like to see from me. So that's why I'm giving you the floor, so you know you can help me help, you know, you overall. So LaShonda, Faith Gift Baskets and more, ma'am, can't do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Don't get me to start print. Do you do impressions? You could have left that fine. As long as you subscribe to my channel, I can. And give me those emojis. But yes, to answer your questions, yes, I can do impressions. I do have an actor in background. I do have a background, so I most definitely can. Poosa, I won because I deserve to win. I do a lot being a moderator almost on everybody's live. That is true. That is true. And I'm not saying that's because you're my sister. It's because I know that because I have been seen you do your work on other people's lives. But yeah, but again, I will, if anyone would like to participate, go ahead and tag me. Do your before and after videos. It's a short. Do before and after short videos, and y'all know that shorts are, I think the maximum is 3 minutes. So just do the before and after on show. All you do is just show the video. Show, it could be a slideshow. Show the before picture, show the after picture, and then most definitely then I will give you a special prize. A special prize. So I am running. Oh yes, ma'am. Kiana, you will be the first one to participate in an organized 25, ma'am. Organized 25. And that's just before and after, you know, pictures, videos, 3 shorts. Go ahead and do that. Tag me in it, you know. And then most definitely you'll win a prize. So yeah, and then it's going to end the last Friday of July. The last Friday of July. Gonna express this to me. I'm lost as hell. What do you mean? Organize. Kiana say organize my mind 25. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I mean, but technically, yes. Because everything, whether people know it or not, it is mental. It is mental. It is 100% mental. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Organize 25, Miss Maria. Is the challenge. So basically, you're going to make a short of, you're going to pick an area in your home. It doesn't necessarily have to be basket ring like that. Well, you know what? Let's just say inventory. Okay, let's just do the inventory. I think that's more easier for y'all to do inventory. What you think? She say, girl, it's hot in my... Okay, well, look. If you feel comfortable doing it with strictly your inventory, then do that. But if you want to go inside your house, outside of your basket room or whatnot, and you want to do closets, if you want to do a dresser drawer or bathrooms or whatever the case may be that's in home so you can stay cool, then go ahead and do that. So basically, Miss Maria, is you show before and after pictures, the before you organize and declutter and organize, and after. No, it's so the challenge is for everyone, but it's mandatory for my moderators to participate. So that's what I'm saying. So you can participate, but it's mandatory for my moderators to participate. That's the challenge. That's the challenge. So yeah, you're welcome to do so. So just make sure that y'all tag my name, do Organize 25, and just tag my name. But my moderators is mandatory to do it. And LaShonda, yeah, mandatory. It's mandatory. And I have your names down here too. Like I say, once again, Pooh's Unique Creations. Katrina, that's Crafty Corner with Katrina. Kiana's Corner. And Faith Gift Baskets and more. Once, or did I say that already? So let me start. Unique Creations, Sedona, Crafty Corner with Katrina, Kiana's Corner, and Faith Give Baskets and More. Somebody take my spot. No, ma'am. It's mandatory. And then, too, how you going to get on here and talk about I need to see this with organized? Like, this will help you. This will push you. So you have to challenge yourself. So this will help you. You don't put my cousin. See, look, I can't win for losing. Good grief. Bet I send mine a mark. See, that's what I'm talking about. Kiana, she got it. But it's hashtag. Hi. Oh, I can't even comment while I'm on live. Y'all put that in the chat. Hashtag 25. Organized 20. Hashtag organized 25. Not mine, but mine. No, it's MINE. MINE. But like, yeah, organization is a part of your life. It's a part of all areas in your life, whether you know it or not. Whether you know it or not. Thank you, Pooh. Thank you, Pooh. But yes, organized. It don't necessarily have to be 2025. You can just say organized 25. That's what I was thinking about. But cool too. So yeah, it can be like hashtag organized 25. So it can be simple. And then tag my name, and then we'll go from there. And then yeah, that's it. And then you'll win a special prize for me. And I'm not saying this. And then when I do go live to announce the winners, then I'm not going to say giveaway or anything like that on the winners. But yep. Do y'all have any questions? Any more questions for me? But that was a good idea to have, like, as far as the moisture package, I am going to find that correct information because I think it's more to that. But I think that's a good idea to put the moisture package inside. But I know they have different sizes too to put inside of your totes to prevent your items from getting moisture or anything like that. So Miss Maria, she's in. Thank you so much for participating. So do y'all have any questions for me? What is it? I want you guys to engage a little bit more with me because I noticed that when I do go back, only a handful of people engage with me by comments. I know I get a lot of reactions, and I'm so grateful for the likes. I'm so grateful. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. I'm about to get off in a minute. Distractions. It's okay. Wifely duties. But yeah, I'm grateful for the likes. I'm 100% grateful for the likes. Now I understand that my moderators cannot comment on my shorts. But that's okay because that's something that YouTube have. But it doesn't mean that I cannot see my comments. Because I can see all of my comments, especially like if I'm your moderator on your channel, then I can see my comments. That's one thing that I have learned too. I can't see the comments on your comments on my phone, but I can see it on a TV or maybe another device. For sure about the computer because I haven't tested that out yet. Miss Kiana say I'm paying my home to put it on the market. Sheesh. Not putting it on the market, honey. Not putting it on the market. But say like I'm grateful for the likes, y'all. But I have a handful of people that's in this community that comment. And then I do have other subscribers that are not basket makers. Again, I don't know what it is that you like to see from me, so you have to be able to let me know. Like, I'm an open book. Everything about Lady Diva. Hey, what you see is I'm going to provide that for you. So it's be on the organization side. It can be on the basket side. It can be how I know I praise dance. I have mine videos that's on there. And when it comes to organization, would you like to see more of that? If I have, by me, I do have videos on there for home organization, my clients before and after pictures. I do have that. I have those on there. I have different type of playlists that's on there. Thank you so much, Bunny. Thank you so much. Nova's Create, she say, I don't care what you do. I'm a watch. I appreciate you. Maria say, how often are you going live? Like when we have a question. So I don't go live as often, but if you reach out to me on Facebook and you message me privately, that I'm an open book, I can talk to you about that. Or if you Or if, say for instance, if you had any questions while I'm on this live and I haven't given you the answer while, you know, while live, then I'm going to go back to answer that question, those questions for you with the answers in the comments. What you're saying. But again, if you, and it could be any question, because I check all of my comments on all of my videos, on all my shorts, on all of my posts, on my community posts. I just ask questions. Like I put a post up there yesterday and I say, what kind of organizer are you? Are you a hidden organizer, a detail organizer, a visual organizer, or a relaxed organizer? You know, like what, because I need to I'm doing engagements, but I need to figure out what it is that you guys would like from me. Do you like, because I have different types of things, but I'm also getting some other things in order too. Pooh say we talk so much, hold my no. I know we do, Pooh, but sometimes bring it to the forefront, because your question may be somebody else's question, or and they may be like, we have incognito people, you know what I mean? Maybe they have a question and on the forefront and ask that question. But again, there is no right or wrong questions to ask. I choreograph. What do you mean? Oh, you a choreograph with me? Mind dancing? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Kiki? Pooh, I'm a visual person, not verbal. Sis. Okay, so you a visual person and not verbal. Okay, so that yeah. Okay, so I see. So basically, what we're saying is that you would like to see me do more organization. Is that correct? Physically do organization. I like to see hands-on more. Okay. Okay, I can do that. See? And again, I'm all for constructive criticism too. I'm out because again, this is y'all helping me. Y'all help me help you. Okay. So I do more videos of me organize decluttering, organizing. More. Okay. Do more videos of me decluttering and organizing. So basically before and after. Because what made me show y'all, because that was a question, that was an issue with but on how we store our inventory, right? But and so I answer the question on how I sort my inventory, but I didn't show y'all because everything was already done. Now, granted, I can kind of like take everything out, make a mess, and put it back how it is. I can do that, but everything already had its place. But when I did the video, before I, you know, way before I did the video, I just wanted to bring it to the forefront to show y'all, because those words was coming at me. Well, how do you store your inventory? I need to get some ideas on how to do that. So now you're saying that you want to see the nitty gritty, and I most definitely can do that. Okay. So Pooh says she lands on more. Yes, physically more. Kiana says she's a visual learner. Okay. So I do more. Hi, beautiful woman. I'm new here from Haiti. Hi, Adler. Adler. Is that your name? Adler. Welcome to Diva's World. Welcome to Diva's. Be sure to like the live and subscribe to the channel. And thank you, Pooh. She is on it. Hell no, not make a show. Say hell no, not make a mess show. What you don't have done. Okay, but that's the thing. Like, it's crazy because everything has its place. Another thing too, like I get bored easily sometimes. So if I get irritated, everything is just, not saying that. Y'all know that when you change your living room setup around and whatnot, and then you like your bedroom, you wanna make some changes. So that's how I am with Mary as well. Like I just move stuff a lot. I move stuff around. But that's a good idea. Then I'm most definitely going to do that. That's a good tip. So I have that written down. Miss Maria says, such can be on anything organization, or can it be anything else like a before and after? So yes, it's a before and after. So you show your mess first, how it is before, and then you show how you organize it after. That's pretty much it. So it's an organized challenge. How you contain it, how you have it set up and in its place, like how you house it. You know what I mean? Like how you want to go from the basket. In the basket world, how do you house your ribbon? Is your ribbon a mess? You know what I mean? Like, do you have some contain have it somewhere everywhere on your table, or do you have a shoe rack? You know what I mean? Like, just before and after like that. Kiana say it doesn't matter if it is audio or visual for me. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I most definitely will provide that for you. Pooh, yes, a mess. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Like even this right here. So let me show y'all this. Hold on. Let me take you with me. Okay. I have a small hold on, baby. I'm close to them. Okay. So like even hold on. Even this shelf right here, y'all. So this right here, this is cluttered to me. It has its place, but it's cluttered. I don't like this. I don't like this. But until I can get in my room and make sure that everything has its place, that I know that I need to put that in a tote. I need to find some right here. Y'all see those are the leftover, 3 of the leftover baskets that from Father's Day. But yeah, but everything is contained. Now this is fine. This is where I have like my covers. Y'all know the tip is to make sure that you put like a bag or anything, especially if it doesn't come with a container, or to keep dust from flying or whatnot. But I have all these in bags. So yeah, even though that it's contained in bins and stuff, like even this, I gotta take these out to put inside. So I have a mess too, but like I say, this is messy for me. So y'all understand what I'm saying? Like I have a mess too, but I'm still going to put it somewhere else. You understand? So like I just, these are new purses. So I just put it right here, but I do have a purse holder, but I have to hang it on the wall because again, I'm rearranging everything. See what I'm saying? I have a mess too. So like I say, this is clutter. It's contained, but it's clutter, and I don't like that. That is not, I don't want that. So with that being said, since you want to see the nitty, y'all see the before, and I'm gonna do a video on it. Yeah, this is the before, but this right here on this shelf, these are items that I just purchased. And I just didn't put it back yet. Y'all know I went to a funeral. You know what I'm saying? And just life be lifing. And that's what it is. Life be lifing. I go through things too. But it's going to get done. It's going to get done. So you can have organized clutter. There is a such thing as clutter. But I don't like this. No, ma'am. You got to breathe and ask God to help because it takes determination to get it done. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I go through things too. But I don't, that's not me. Y'all know everything has its place. Everything is contained. Y'all see my video. So it's going to get done. And now, I gave myself, because I pretty much, hold on. Now I'm trying to set my thing. Like I have to still take care of me because I had a hard to, and yeah, I don't want to get on here and start crying or anything like that. It has been hard. It has been hard mentally. So that's another thing. Life be lifing. I have clutter too. I go through stuff too. I'm too. But again, you are the business, right? You want to make sure that everything has its place. So Pooh, just to reiterate what you said, is that you got to breathe and ask God to help, because it takes determination to get it done. You're absolutely right. Pooh say she's going to start tonight. Don't worry. You know, I'm a night owl. I'm not going to keep y'all up all night, but you know that I'm a night owl, and then most definitely I'm a phone call away. If you need some assistance, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, just one last thing that I did want to show y'all, that I did start off on these small steps here, and all I did was just put one of these cake boxes, because like cupcake boxes, cookie boxes, that's what they are. I had a few of these left, and I wanted to, no, my thing is, I had a full, oh, it's gonna fall, hold on, I'm fixing my little tripod here. Okay, so I had a few of these left, and I'll say, you know what? I seen a similar concept what LBE had, and I say, you know, I'm gonna use what I got. And that's another thing too, y'all. When utilize the things that you already have to prevent you from going ahead and just spending more and more money. Like, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I'm also giving you suggestions too. You know what I mean? So, like this right here, I have the liquid lipstick, the bag, and it's a notebook in this one with a pen. So I did this concept. This is a similar concept. And then the bow, this is a pool bow. This is basically a pool bow. It's a pool bow. I've never did it like this before, use a pool bow in this way before, but it works perfectly fine. Y'all tell me what y'all think of this. So these are the small concepts that I've been working on. And I don't know if y'all see in the back, like I still have like 10 more to go. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this. That's one concept. Thank you, Bunny. She say those are cute. And here's another one. Here's another one. Another one. And I've been having those boxes when everybody was getting theirs in different multiple sizes, like for their socks and everything. Like, I've been have those. And then and then even with this one, y'all know what the part in this, right? Y'all know the products with this. So even with the smaller concepts, because that's what LBE was like. If you have some small concepts, then put it in, you know, like a container, or, you know, whatever it is that you may have. Like, I know that I think she had used like some of those flags, and I've seen some other people that use, other basket designers, they use those as well. But that's what I use. I said, you know, I'm tired of looking at these boxes. I had a lot of them, first order them. So I just grabbed and I started grabbing out of my accessory miscellaneous, not miscellaneous, because I don't have a miscellaneous drawer, but my small accessories drawer, and just put all the items in here. And that's your concept. This is my inexpensive gifts. But yep. Thank you, Miss Maria. I really appreciate it. So, Bunny say those are cute. I need them boxes ASAP. Kiana say those are nice. Thank you so much. Turquoise, who say turquoise is the color I've been on. Yes, 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 indeed. But yeah, but I didn't want to keep you guys up long. And I will keep all the suggestions in mind. Again, I think we answered Miss Marie's not Miss Marie, S Marie's questions, but still going to do some extra research, and I'm going to come back to this live and comment the answer in on this live. But again, y'all, I really ask, please do not hesitate to ask me anything. It doesn't matter what it is. I am not a gatekeeper at all. So if y'all want to know anything about me, I'm an open book, and I most definitely will talk to you publicly, personally, however, whatever is more, you know, that's come before you. So feel free to ask me all the questions. Pooh will tell you, because she asks me stuff all the time, and I don't mind sharing. But if there is nothing else, I'm most definitely going to get back on. And if y'all want me to reiterate, because I am probably going to do a short video pertaining to the Organized 25 challenge. Again, my moderators are mandatory to participate. But yeah, it's mandatory, but it is open for the community, and I am going to announce the winner if at the end. So I'm really thinking about doing Diva's Confessions, because my lives are going to be called Diva's Confessions. I'm thinking about doing it every Friday for the month of July. So y'all give me some suggestions. How do you feel about that? Only reason why I came on a little late, like I said, after dark, is because every time I tried to do live earlier, then everybody else was doing a live, and I wanted to participate in those lives as well. So is this a good time for you guys, or do you want to do a little earlier on a night? Normally on Fridays, 7 is the best time for me. 7 Central Time is the best time. So y'all let me know if y'all want to see more lives from me, then I'm welcome to go ahead and do so. Again, y'all let me know. Pooh say just go live, child. Yeah, but I'm structured too, and I'm also a cheerleader. Y'all know I always like to cheer others on. Okay, so Miss Maria say anytime. Okay, thank you. Bunny, are you a night owl? Are you a night owl? Look, Boo say, look here. What do you mean? Yeah. See, I figured that. I remember you had said that you were a night owl before, but yeah. Okay, okay. So how do y'all? So that's what's up. When y'all say anytime, I would say this: the latest that I would go live would be 10 o'clock Central Time. I don't want to say the earliest. Well, I'm gonna say the early even time that I would go live will be at 7 Central. But I think yeah, so just know either from 7 to 10, that's when I most definitely would go live. You a night owl too, Miss Maria? I didn't know that. Oh, we all on here for night owls. Okay, cool. Kiana, she probably be a night owl on a Friday night. Ain't no telling with her, but cause see, she getting ready to go to bed. Cool, all those hours, good. She probably like, child, I got to go. I have to go get me some sleep. Y'all know how I do. I will laugh at you tomorrow. But in the meantime, I'm gonna let y'all go and go to bed. See? He say I'm tapping. I see. I already know. So yeah, at 7. So okay, so 7 p.m. on a Friday, Kiana, before you go to bed, because I am gonna end it. So at 7 p.m. Central Time on a Friday night, would that be a good time for you? Just let me know before you go to bed. Would that be a good time for you? 7 Central. You know what? Don't worry about it. Just text me. If you already went to bed, just text me. Just text me. Okay. Okay, so, okay, cool. 7 Central. 7 Central it is. But the latest, it will be at 10. Just let y'all know. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and end the live because I need to call Pooh real quick. And we got some things that we do need to discuss and work on. But no, you're not. No, you're not. You better answer my phone because you know we're going to talk after live anyway. But anyway, y'all so much for joining. Thank y'all incognito people for joining and liking the live. I really appreciate it. Thank you to the ones that's going to catch the replay. I hope you guys have. Hey, always keep in mind that we shine together. Have a blessed one.